Sweet. Are we back, Hassan?
Yes.
We are back. So that was his tribute to Shaka. So a couple of, I mean, there's been tributes everywhere. Some of my favorites has been that the play Hamilton that just won the Pulitzer. They did like an entire Prince tribute live one night. Jennifer Hudson's on Broadway with The Color Purple. They did a tribute to Prince. Saturday Night Live's tribute was good. Last night, D'Angelo on Honors Prince with Maya Rudolph. They sang Sometimes It Snows in April. You can see that on the Soulful Afro page. That was wonderful. Also buildings, like a lot of buildings went purple. Even the Zakin Bridge went purple. What else did you hear? I mean, it was like worldwide.
Yeah, Paris.
You know, Paris. You know, people everywhere were doing it. So I want to go back to another early one of a lot of the things that also came out this week was how much he how many songs he wrote that a lot of people don't know that he wrote. I mean, they know the Nothing Compares and what's the Sheena Easton, that one. But this also is going to age me when, you know, hip hop and rap was in its glory. This is a song written by Prince and one of my Prince favorite. I mean, she can stand alone, but they wrote this song together. So there we go. Love Bazaar, one of Sheila E.'s earlier hits, and it was written by her and Prince, which a lot of people, well, if you're a Prince fan, you knew. If you weren't a Prince fan, you didn't know. So they announced that Paisley Park will become a museum, like a Graceland, like a thing. My one and only trip to Minnesota was for a conference, and I stayed extra. It was early 90s, late 90s, just so I could go to Paisley Park and to First Avenue, the nightclub, where the movie was done. Because I was like, oh, I need to go there. Another thing that came out this week was that he had performed at Misty Copeland, The Beautiful Ones, but it came out, Nelson George spoke, that Prince actually supported the documentary about her life, The Ballerina's Tale. So he's actually one of the producers of that, which a lot of people did not know. So that was news. You know, it's like one of those things that he let it do its talking on its own. What else? Any other Prince stories that I need to tell? I have so many. I have another one that we can play that I want to play before we end, because it was another one of my favorites, because it was kind of a fun one also from the Purple Rain movie. So listen to this one. I feel the sky pounding up my heart. It beats so strong. It's in your eyes. What can I say? They turn me on. I don't care where we go. I don't care what we do. I don't care where the baby. Just take me with you. That one usually doesn't come up as one of his top ones, but I thought it was just one of those really nice sort of dedicated. Boy, he was a romantic. There was no ifs and buts about that. And he wore his love and showed it. Another one that a lot of people, I mean, Danny and Ricky's a pretty racy one. Cream, when he went through the whole Prince and the New and the Revolution, Prince and the New Power Generation. So there was always a different. He was always changing. So the Huffington Post had an article with the 10 top Prince songs you need to listen to. Not that these are my 10 favorites, but I'll call them out. Number 10, 1999. When 1999 came, that was a song to play because it didn't come out in 1999. It came out before. Let's Go Crazy.
Okay.
That's a good one. Little Red Corvette. Little Red Corvette. And actually, Corvette did an entire full page dedication to him, honoring him. I'm sure everybody wanted to buy a Corvette after they heard Prince. Let's see, Little Red Corvette. Number 7, Raspberry Beret, one of my favorites. Just for the funness of it, the lightness of it, the dancing of it. Number 6, I Want to Be Your Lover, which I would have put higher, but I'm not going to fight with you about that, Huffington Post. I Would Die For You, which is another favorite. Kiss, which is another big favorite. And Cream, which was from the Diamonds and Pearls album, which, later on became one of my favorite ones. When Doves Cry, number 2. And then, of course, Purple Rain, which we can't play. But, this line alone when he says, honey, I know times are changing. It's time we all reach out for something new. That means you too. You say you want a leader, but you can't seem to make up your mind. I think you better close it and let me guide you to the purple rain. So he guided us. He continues to guide us. You will continue to be at the top of my playlist. Thank you for being the soundtrack, part of the soundtrack, not only to my youth, but to me as an adult, to me as a writer, to me as a poet, to me as an activist, to me as a Black woman, to me as a Pan-African, to me as a community organizer. You exemplified all those facets in your artistry and in your presence and in your music and your sexiness. You gave us room to be sexy, when we listened to you. You just wanted to be. So may you rest in light and peace. And in this Soulful Afro page, you will always be honored for all that goodness and all the smiles and laughter that you brought. And, why not end it on a good note? So we're ending it on a good note with another favorite. So here we go. Thank you everyone for tuning in to this Soulful Afro show with Yvette, tribute to Prince. I'm not your lover, I'm not your lover. I ain't something that you never come to say. Don't mention that you, I never lie. I'm what you know, I'm what you feel. I ain't something that you live. I'm what you do, no need to cry. You're the reason why I call you. I would die for you. Hey, now make me want me to. I would die for you. Somebody told me, why when you told me, like when you said, when you go, you are bad. Because you find love, I really need is to know that you believe. Yeah, I would die for you. That was great. How many parts do we have?